What's going on, party folks? This is recorded the 5th day of me working on my inks and pencils and everything for the comics anthology project that I am taking part in. What does that mean? Well, it means page 1 is done. I woke up yesterday on day 4 and was kind of trying to decide if I was going to work on it. Kinda didn't really feel like it, and then Yann messaged me out of the blue saying, "Hey, how's it going on working on the project?" He showed me what he had started to do, and at that point I was off to the races. It's not necessarily competition, but kind of like a gentleman's bet. He wanted to know what I was working on. I hadn't even laid down the pencils yet. It immediately got started about, I think it was 6 a.m. No, it was 4 a.m. I was working on doing a couple behind the scenes stuff and whatnot, and just go right into work. I had planned on meeting friends for drinks later last night, so I knew I had to work through the day to free up my evening, and it turned out awesome. I am so stoked on how the first page turned around. It took 3 different stages. I did rough pencils kind of with red pencil. I did blue pencil over the reds to tighten up lines and whatnot, make sure I wanted everything perfectly. And then finally used ink to make page 1. I love how this turned out. There are a couple details that I changed here and there. Primarily used my bundle of microns, typically 0.05 and 0.08. And then I used these Pigma brush pens. That's the finest tip. Let me see if I can. Not gonna focus. So that's the finest tip. That's the biggest tip. Primarily flipping between these 3. They're made by Sakura, so they're microns and all that other stuff. They seem to work. They seem to get the job done. I think I'll probably be using this combination for these 6 pages. I don't think I'm actually going to break out my brush and pen or brush and ink for these pages, but it was nice to get the project started after drinks last night. Obviously didn't get anything done today, but was messing around, advertising the 7th Kickstarter for issue 7 of my comic series. Currently, I think we're $17 off of hitting the mark, so hopefully by the time this video goes up, we've crossed that finish line. You can check it out if you want. I'll leave the link here. Yeah, everything's going awesome. I'm excited to get into page 2 and 3 because they're going to be a splash page. I think they're going to turn out awesome. I don't know. It's all looking groovy. Also, I stumbled upon these. These are the boards. I typically have one of these Bristol pads for each comic, and I realized that I can do something cool for probably the next Kickstarter or something like that. But I figured I'd do a sketch on the back of them And then I don't know. I've got to check to see if I can actually like gesso that and seal it and then paint on it. I think doing a painting on that, or actually painting panels for a section of the comic on these and then having those to sell would be incredible. Just something I'm throwing around. Yeah, that's what's going on with me. Check out all the other guys doing the Hundreds Comic Anthology by using the hashtag. I'll throw a video of me working on the whole page 1. I have it on Instagram. It's about a minute clip with Iron Maiden behind it. It works out perfectly. But I mean, obviously it's getting copyright strokes, so I didn't add that point here on this video. It'll be 2 minutes long, so enjoy that. I'm gonna get back to work. Today, while you're watching this, I'm probably moving back to issue 8, working on the roughs, because I'm not going to be here. I've got to take a friend to a doctor's appointment, so while I'm waiting in the lobby, I will be working on roughs for issue 8 and my sketchbook for the month of February. If you're interested in seeing that, tell you what, I'll clip. No, I won't, because it's on my Patreon. It will be live here in a few weeks. I'm not quite sure when, probably by the end of the month. But if you're interested in seeing those videos, a lot of work went into that, and that's what I did Friday, because I was trying all day to get that video to work and upload, and it was just a hassle. So I lost a day doing that. I lost a day today working on just kind of getting the word out about my Kickstarter. Also, if you were interested, this is the thank you painting that will be with issue 7. A couple things that show up in actual issue 7. If you get physical rewards for the 7th Kickstarter, you are entered into a drawing to win that one. I've given away the first 6. That one's not going to be any different. So if you support the Kickstarter, I thank you from the bottom of my heart. Also, you can opt out. You don't have to win the painting if you don't want to. But there is also another creator that I'm going to be helping. He's finally got his comics buttoned up and finished. I believe he started working on it a little bit after I started working on my comic. So it's been 2 years to get this first issue done, and it's finally done. He's got pre-orders ready for it. But if you donate to my Kickstarter, even if we don't cross that line, if in the next 5 days I don't raise $17 and I never hit that mark, you'll still at least be getting his issue. I talked to him. If it does happen to go over 1,000 mark, I'm actually going to put forward my own money, get about 25-30 copies printed up myself, and then send them with the physical rewards as well. So check that stuff out. Kickstarter, the Anthology project. I'll put links to my Kickstarter, his book, a video of him inking his page. Also, I will link to the Facebook Hundreds group. Also Yann's channel, because he's challenged me to finish up my project, and I think I'm pushing him just as hard, so I should probably give him a little boost as well. So, love you guys. I hope you enjoy this video, and I will check in with you in a couple days. Peace.